Hi, my name is Tracy Helps. I'm a clinical social worker specialized in the treatment of addictive disorders, ranging from substance abuse all the way through the process addictions, including food, gambling, sex work, and then obviously the substance addictions, including alcohol, substances, pharmaceuticals. And I work at White River Manor, where my job is really to focus on how we properly plan for aftercare and for relapse prevention. Obviously, the goal for anyone coming into treatment is never to have to come into treatment again. So the whole goal of treatment is to prevent that relapse and allow our clients to leave here confident in their recovery plans and their ability to prevent relapse. And we do that through obviously a number of counseling sessions and group sessions, but also through completing a very thorough aftercare plan and relapse prevention plan the clients leave with that becomes their guide to preventing relapse. And we focus not only on that last moment of crisis before somebody may actually relapse, but we really understand that relapse is always a process, and that in that process we can identify that slow erosion of recovery and do some very real and practical things to prevent that erosion resulting in a relapse. And with that insight, we focus on all the levels of relapse prevention, starting with building a very solid recovery lifestyle that supports the behavior change and really allows people to become a part of the recovery community and build a new lifestyle far away from their old lifestyle of using or drinking or whatever the challenges that they've been experiencing. And then we also look at the aftercare elements of counseling and sponsors and meetings and step work and journaling and mindfulness and all the various aspects of aftercare that can be very helpful for people to maintain those recoveries, with a special focus on being able to create those things back at home. There's obviously value in doing those things in treatment, but there's even more value in being able to take those learnings and insights and carry them home with you and build them into your life at home. And then we look at triggers and warning signs, and especially triggers. Do you know what your triggers are? How do you avoid them if you can? How do you deal with them if you can't avoid them? Really building solid insight into how triggers start off that relapse process and how best to avoid them or manage them. And then obviously building awareness on people's warning signs. How do you know if you've been triggered and your recovery is slowly eroding? And making people aware that they need to know their warning signs, how to identify them, again through that recovery lifestyle. If we're going to meetings, if we're journaling, doing a step 10, speaking to counselors, we can identify those warning signs and helping our clients to build realistic, practical fire drills. If I've been triggered and I've gone into relapse and I'm seeing my warning signs, what is the fire drill that I then need to put in place to keep myself safe? And then lastly, that real crisis intervention. If I am about to relapse and I'm in real trouble, what do I then do? Obviously, the goal is to never get to that last level, and we hope that our clients leave with really comprehensive recovery plans so they don't get to that last place. But building people's skills so they can build those lifestyles, avoid and manage those triggers, identify the warning signs, and then deal with any crisis that does present itself.